Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2014. U.S. stock market is closed. Another kind of slow, dull day today, but not quite as dull as yesterday. We did see a little bit of action in a couple of our markets, and I had a little more to do today, so I'm happy for that. But I still think this market is kind of winding up for some kind of breakout, upside or downside, but it's going to move. And so the nice thing about this is, yeah, the market is kind of boring and it's going sideways, but we're not getting chewed up like we were a few weeks ago. You know, we had a run here of nearly $75,000 just a few days ago, and today we basically lost less than $1,000. We can sustain a lot of these days. This is really easy compared to what we were facing a few weeks ago. And you know, as the market moves sideways, it develops a kind of what I call a middle tension, and that tension builds and builds and builds, and then it moves. And when it moves, we usually make money. So I'm not at all discouraged about today's action. Today we only had 3 positions, and we closed out all 3 of those positions. We closed out negative $2,200 on those 3 positions. That's no big deal. And, you know, quite surprisingly enough, we're actually carrying, I think, 5 positions, and we have a positive $1,300 on that. Again, nothing is really stepping out and moving, but it's a lot better to have positive numbers than negative numbers. So, you know, I gotta say that today was basically a wash, but there's something in this market that is building. We're going to see a move here pretty soon. Anyway, let's take a look at our chart. Okay, we're looking at the Dow here, and you know, you can see it with that very definite uptrend overall here. But we've kind of gotten into some sideways action here. Moved up yesterday, and then today. You know, I had the feeling when we were up here, we're just kind of running out of steam. What I said yesterday, I wanted to see a lower opening and then kind of a slingshot effect that would take us through this resistance area. Well, we got the lower opening, but we didn't get the slingshot effect, and the Dow ended up closing negatively, although it did in fact come back from those lows that were established right after the open. I do like this kind of open, nevertheless, because we don't end up getting into a lot of crap that then goes against us all day. That didn't happen today, and so, you know, we had just a kind of mediocre, uneventful day, but we didn't lose a bunch of money, and that's pretty important. I'll show you just a couple charts here. This first one, this was our best trade today, and as I say, you know, it's the best trade that made about $1,000, but that was in Cirrus Logic, CRUS, and we got into this right in the middle of the day, and this just kept piling on all day. So that, you know, the chart looks really good, but again, we're only up $1,000 on CRUS, but still looks like a decent trade, and it's not over till the fat lady sings. Let's take a look at one other. This is a little bit frustrating. This is Mankind Corporation, and 3 days ago I got into this on this big gigantic pop up here, which then promptly reversed within the hour, and then it kind of went into very lazy go nowhere action, and we followed our system. We got out here, and then this morning it takes off and we get in again. We're holding just a little short of $1,000 on that second trade. I had a guy from StockTwits email me and says, "Are you the dumbass that got out yesterday?" Yeah, I was a dumbass that got out, but I will tell you something. I am not the dumbass that doesn't follow the system and gets back in. And that's really the important thing here, because hey, maybe this thing is really going to go now, maybe it won't. Well, we follow a system, we stick with it, and the system gets us through just about anything. And it got us through this horrible drawdown of a few weeks ago. And the system is my life raft. I cling to it, and it always keeps me from drowning. And I will follow the system, even though following the system sometimes does make me look like a dumbass. Anyway, that's the way it went on Tuesday. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.